Hello, my name is Jack and I'm with Group 4. Today we're going to talk about our project, which is called Marketeer. Marketeer is an application made to simulate the consumer-to-customer commerce environment on one device. Users can sign up to Marketeer and list products for sales that others can discover. Marketeer has no in-app purchases because the only way users can buy products is to chat with the sellers. So when you open Marketeer, first you're going to see this home page. You may notice that we already have a toolbar at the top of the screen showing the navigation drawer, the title of the current activity, and a back button as well. This is because we're not actually looking at the homepage.xml file. Instead, we are looking at the activity_layouts.xml file, which is this one here. So on the bottom of the activity_layouts.xml file, we have this activity container here. And in this activity container is where the homepage.xml file that we see here is loaded in. So when we go to draw our activity, you'll notice that draw our activity does not have an onCreate method. Instead, it has a setContentView method, which is overwritten. If you go back to homepage activity, you can see it extends the drawer activity instead of the app compact activity method like normal. So that basically, when this setContentView method is called, instead of normally how it will normally just use the app compact activity method, it will call this one here, this setContentView method. And the XML file, aka homepage_binding.getRoot, will be transferred to drawer activity here. And then it will be added to the container of the activity layouts, which is right here. And that is why we're seeing this part here. So after we tap on the hamburger icon, the actual navigation drawer itself will open. And here is relatively straightforward. We click on any of these buttons here and it will take us to the particular part we want to look at. Like the market here, my profile, new product, and so on. Also, the toolbar here has a back button, which is very simple. It just press back and it goes back. It goes back an infinite amount of times until we reach the home page again, in which we can no longer press back. Okay, so when we go to the market activity here, this is set up using a recycler view, which shows all of the products that are currently on the market, all the ones that are not owned by me and the ones that are marked as available. It also has a search function, which allows us to search for any particular product we're looking for. If I want to buy a Windows keyboard, I can search for it and see if it is available on the market, which shows up here. So the search view is set up here, which finds the search view item here, has a text listener for whatever we type, and that gets sent to this filter list method, which creates a new array list of what we just inputted, and then it searches, or it sends it to the adapter setFilterList method, which all this does is replace the actual adapted filtered list with only the items that are being searched for at the moment. So instead of seeing every single item, we'll only see the ones that are being searched for.
Hi, I'm Minh, and continue with the market activity. I want to talk about a feature that we're really proud of, which is the distance filter, because we took quite a while working on this. This filter will check the current location of the user using GPS, whose permission will be asked when the user first get to this activity. So in this account, uh, in this scenario, there is a user that is like 20 kilometers from my location. So within 20 kilometers, so their product will appear here, which will be convenient for other users if they want to find a seller that is close to their place. And after looking at other users' products, we'll go on to look at our own account's product, which is in Manage Product. Here we see that this account is currently having 2 products, and I want to add another one. So we can go press the plus icon here, which will open new product activity, and in here user will need to give information for the new product, including the name, for example laptop, the price, and the image, which can be obtained from the user's gallery or taken as a new image from the camera. In this case, I'll take a new image of a laptop. After user get a new image, they can upload the image, and after uploading it, the information will be saved into our local database, while the image will be saved into our Firebase storage. And in here, user can also search for products based on their name, which is a nice feature to have. So, and after creating new product, if we have any concerning about the product information, we can go in, we can click on the pencil icon on the products to go in and edit their information. For example, I would change the price of this. And after changing the information, it will be reflected on the managed product activity and should also be reflected in other users' accounts browser. And after looking at the products, we will look at our profile. So on this profile, we are having pretty basic information of the user, including the image, the profile image, the username, address, which will be used for the distance filter in the browser, and the phone number. In this application, we offer our user the chance to edit their profile simply by clicking on this button. And in here, the user can edit their profile however they want. The image, which can be changed and picked from gallery or camera, just like adding a new product. They can change their username or add a new password or change their address or whatever. And before submitting, they have to enter their current password. If the pass and our application use bcrypt to check the matching input password with the hash password in the database. So if the user cannot enter the correct password, then they cannot edit their account profile. So now that let me input the correct password, and here we can edit the information and the new image should be there. So that's it for the profile. Now let's move on to UE.
I am Nguyen and I'm going to talk about message feature. After choosing a product we want to buy, we can click that product to contact directly to the seller by clicking this button for asking more information, such as bargaining the price. For this feature, the extension we use is Firebase. We created 2 Firebase instances with the URL for the buyer and the seller, and the data is stored in JSON format. In Firebase real-time database, we choose Firebase real-time database to store messages because it has low latency. After sending messages, we can see that our messages are stored in the real-time database, and the seller who we contacted in the past display in the contact list. We can see our past transaction history, which contains our sold product. We use list view for display the names, the price, and the date that when they are sold. This is transaction adapter. And we can search the products by name. We can also filter them by date using date time picker. And we can see the charge for the quantity of product that we solve by date. So for the charge, we use the MP Android charge library. So we have the x-axis for the date and the y-axis for the quantity of the sold product. And we can set style for the charge and set description and animation for it. After finish using the app, we can log out. And for this log out, we use the alert dialog to prompt the user to confirm if you want to you should log out or not. We will click OK. It will go directly to the login again. That's all for our group presentation. Thank you for listening.